Hi everyone, so today I'm going to share with you guys 5 things I wish I knew before I started cosplaying. So let's get started. So the first thing that I wish I'd known was do not use cheap party store wigs. They are terrible quality for starters, and they're very thin as well. I know they're cheap, but they're not good quality whatsoever. They're also shiny as well. So for example, here is one of the wigs I bought for Sakura. So this was like $10 at like a party store, and as you can see it's very shiny. Like, it's actually picking up on the camera how shiny it is. And you can also see how thin it is as well. So you can see the wig cap right through the hair pretty much. And like, pretty much if you go to a better quality wig, you won't want to go back to this. Like, who would? It's just cheap and nasty. So the second thing I'd wish I'd known was that cosplay is an expensive hobby. When you calculate how much the wigs, the shoes, the materials and makeup and stuff are, it is quite expensive. Like, I think I spend around $100 on material alone. Yeah, quite expensive. The third thing I wish I'd known is that there are negative people everywhere in the cosplay community, outside the community as well, at conventions. Some people will not like your cosplay, people will be very judgy, not all the time though, but you know, you do come across those people and you just have to be strong and ignore them. And you know, are they just being jealous, or like they don't understand it? I'm not really sure, but yeah, you just have to be strong and try and get past it. But you gotta remember, there's always nice people out there as well, so don't dwell on the negativity. So the fourth thing I'd wish I'd known before I started cosplaying is that if you want to make your cosplays, you will eventually have to learn how to sew. So with me it wasn't too bad. Like, my primary school pretty much forced us to learn how to sew. So I already did know the basics, and I was lucky enough that quite a few people in my family know how to sew and they could help me out as well. I do not know why, but there seems to be quite a wee thing about sewing machines that they're scary and they just don't want to touch them. I don't know why. They're not scary at all. Once you get the hang of it, it's quite easy. Now if you want to learn how to sew, sometimes communities have like little workshops and stuff that sometimes they offer sewing. You could probably learn there. It may cost a bit, or it might be free. Family, friends, there's probably thousands of videos on YouTube on how to sew as well, if you're really keen on getting into sewing. So the last and final thing that I wish I'd known before I started cosplaying is that cosplay contests aren't always fun at conventions. It depends on where you are and what convention. I know my conventions in New Zealand are very competitive sewing contests. So if you're like a newbie cosplayer, I wouldn't recommend entering them right off the bat. I would recommend you practice, make a few cosplays and get a hang of it, and then once you feel confident, I would recommend to enter. What I did was, I remember I entered my first ever cosplay into a cosplay contest, and we didn't win a thing, of course, but it was like we were in a sea amongst professionals, so it was a very overwhelming contest for us. And like, looking back, I wished we'd waited to enter and maybe entered a local one first. We were silly and entered like the big one in our country. So yeah, I'd recommend you wait and build up your confidence and then enter if you want to do that. Cosplaying doesn't mean you have to enter a contest. If you're really into doing like the use of fabrics, the different threads, all that sewing techniques, perfect for you. But if you're just wanting to make something for fun and have fun at the convention, then maybe it's not for you like me. I actually stopped entering the contest. I would enter my local one just to, you know, support the locals, but since I do not have a local convention anymore, they cancelled it forever, it's dead. Yeah, I don't think I'll be entering any contests anymore. I don't think. I would have to be very confident to enter another one. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys liked it and representing Spider-Man, and I'll see you guys next time.